76ers starting group. We've got Oubre. Edgecombe is out there with Payne. Then there's Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the power forward position. And for the Nuggets, Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now here's Payne. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Embiid against Jokic. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Jokic a screen. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Here's Oubre. Payne with the screen for Oubre. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Brown. Murray sets a screen for Brown. Lets the three fly. Oubre pulls it in. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Rockets. Pass to Barlow. Now Edgecombe. 6 to shoot. That three off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
From about 19 feet, Barlow grabs the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Payne gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 2. And here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Embiid. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Brown. Back to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Lock it 2. Payne can't hit. Nuggets trail. In the corner, it's Brown. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Embiid sets the pick for Payne. Off target from outside. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Gordon kicks to Murray. Shoots the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Brown. Back to Embiid. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Johnson outside. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Murray outside. And he's good on the three ball.
His first make, and maybe that will get him going.
The 76ers trail. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if coach's message resonates. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Gordon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Pass to Barlow. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to be on Jokic. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Give a quick nod to a group of shooting guards that have been outstanding from the free throw line in the second half of the season. Number 5 is VJ Edgecombe.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Now here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Jokic high post. Embiid's there. Just 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Jokic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jokic has got his second bucket.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Brown, and Edgecombe gets it to go. And this game is tied up now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gordon with a screen on Oubre. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The 76ers trail by 3. Edgecombe with it. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Oubre outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Payne. Nothing on the board.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Back to Murray. Over Payne. Offline from the top of the key.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
Murray showing you another way he can beat you. Exquisite touch there.
Now Edgecombe. Back to Payne. Fires from the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lob pass to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Payne dishes to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Jokic. And Murray now top of the key. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brown. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. In the corner, it's Oubre. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Denver shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edgecombe. Payne with a screen for Edgecombe. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 7. Now Gordon. He's got 5. Now here's Johnson. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Denver now, after the Sixers pick up 2. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere.
The 76ers trail by 7. Lowry finds Edwards. Outside for Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Hardaway passes to Murray. No good on the 3.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Murray against Lowry. Murray, good. Murray's got 13 points.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lowry kicks to Drummond. And Grimes has it in the corner. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets leading by 7. On the wing, Murray. Now recovering. Murray surveying the D. Yep, that one goes. 15 points in the game.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now, because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Payne. Still without a basket. High post, Embiid. Back to Payne. From downtown. Connects from three-point range.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Murray with it, working on Payne. Out to Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers trail by 6. Oubre finds Watford. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Payne looking around. The 10-footer. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Payne. Embiid's got 15 points.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jokic is checked in for Denver. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put him up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing, and perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now here's Murray. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good. Now here's Payne. Pass to Watford. Oubre outside. Oubre sets the screen for Payne. Rebound by Murray.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is, and it's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Nuggets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jones, and Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. The 76ers also with a sub. Arlo's checked in. Up top, Grimes. And it's Payne in the corner. That one wide left. Denver leading by 6. Hardaway passes to Murray. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Barlow. Hasn't made one yet. The 76ers with another miss. On the wing, Johnson. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Here's Barlow. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Outside Gordon. Inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists in the game. Edgecombe with it. He has 5. And here's Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, does he enjoy to watch work.
Here's Payne. Denver able to drain the three. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. Denver leading by 11. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Offline with his three. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nuggets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Brown, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Jokic drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Johnson, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down home.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown. Jokic against Embiid. Looking to end the run. Barlow's shot is good. Barlow's got his first bucket in this one.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Brown the pass to Jokic. With the teardrop. Here's Brown. It's good from long range. Brown's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 21. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Yes, that goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Johnson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Embiid. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's good for 2. He's got 18.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Brown. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Payne. In the corner, it's Oubre. 1:11 left here in the second. Here's Embiid. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Jokic, guarded by Embiid. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic inside. Shoots over Embiid. Again, the Nuggets score.
Jokic being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
Payne passes to Embiid. A fader. And that one, good. Embiid's got 25 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Brown. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Get ready for the fan score time. Drum roll, please. They're the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Pistons, this one should be a great test for them, a benchmark for how they stack up against the rest of the league. I want to see if they're up for the challenge, maybe even pull off the upside.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the 76ers.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's Murray. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Edgecombe. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brown's shot is off. The 76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Barlow passes to Oubre. Here's Payne. Pass to Embiid. That one falls. Embiid's got 27.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Johnson, the pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Here's Johnson. Murray with the bounce pass. Shoots from the right block. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Edgecombe. 5 points in the game. Launches it. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Payne. Embiid is at the elbow. And there it is for him. And that's now 29 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gordon kicks to Johnson. Jokic high post. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college, and now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard. From the moment that Christian Braun entered the league, he's played big, important minutes, winning a title with the Nuggets as a rookie.
Now here's Embiid. He has 29. Count it, good. Embiid's got 31.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Philadelphia has possession. Denver able to drain the 3.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from Joel Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Yep, it counts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And they've made a living off of their opponents' mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And looking again at their steals, they put aggressive defense right at the center of what they do. Their goal all season has been to make opponents as uncomfortable, Greg, as possible. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Jokic, that one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Oubre. Payne with a screen for Oubre. The 76ers with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now Brown to the inside. Now, here's Jokic on the wing. Johnson misses the 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Edgecombe. Bangs home the trifecta. Edgecombe's got 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Johnson outside. Jokic high post. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Payne. For Murray. Payne can't hit.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And here's Jokic. Payne covering. Shot by Gordon, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Oubre outside. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Philadelphia has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside Gordon. The 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Payne passes to Barlow. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Nuggets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Jokic with it. He's got 29 points. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Gordon. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oubre, extremely focused that time, was not going to be denied.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Outside, Jones. He's feeling it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Payne. Now Grimes. Still scoreless. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And good that time.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
Oubre outside. Payne with a screen for Oubre. No good with the triple. The Nuggets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And Jokic slings it in.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And Jones pulls it down. The Nuggets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Jones, the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Edwards comes in for Edgecombe, and Martin subbed in for Payne. Free throw, no good for Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Here's Pickett. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Pass to Jokic. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Jokic has got 15 points in just the second half. And here's Martin. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Embiid. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Pickett. Back to Jokic. Now Hardaway. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And it's Jokic missing. Philadelphia shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Sinks the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Both teams changing it up here. "15 seconds left to play here in the third. Grimes with it. He's got 6. Terry with a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Embiid. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Quentin Grimes. Edwards is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Lowry, and it's Embiid in at the center. Here's Watford, just 5 to shoot. To the right side, tries it from 19. Embiid, no good. The Nuggets leading by 23. Outside Hardaway. And the turnover again by Denver. And Philadelphia making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Number 33, Jabari Walker.
The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. To the left side wing. Valanciunas against Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 39.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Murray. Mark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 16 here in the second half.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Murray outside. Over Watford. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Edwards. To the wing right side. Now Grimes. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists here tonight.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and the top man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Embiid, following the score by Jamal Murray. Clock at 4, and the rejection by Valanciunas. It's to Hardaway. One suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Finding the sweet spot in the corner. Brown was looking for that one.
Embiid with a screen on Murray. Here's Watford, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway, and he banks in the lane.
Hey, he'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Will it go? Rips it home after the terrific move.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Zeke Naji comes in for Jones. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Arlo's checked in. Deciding where to go with it. Jokic high post. Shoots over Embiid. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Top of the key, Watford. From past the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Naji. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now Edgecombe. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Brown. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
One of the things you like about Brown is that he's just got a good feel for how to play and how to get his offense going from a variety of spots.
Here's Edgecombe. And here's Embiid out to the right wing. For 3, Payne. The 76ers again can't hit it. In the corner, it's Brown. Outside Hardaway. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened, to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Hardaway kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Embiid in the corner. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Brown, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Jokic with it, guarded by Embiid. Now, here's Jokic. Over Embiid. Jokic, no good. 76ers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Hey, I had no idea why he's still shooting 3s. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Back to Murray. And here is Hardaway. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Hardaway with the steal. Down low. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
With force spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And Philadelphia has possession. Pass to Barlow. Now here's Embiid. Jokic defending. A fadeaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Barlow's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payne passes to Embiid. Back to Payne. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. Pass to Strother. And another miss by Denver. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Edgecombe. Payne with a screen for Edgecombe. From outside, off the mark. For Denver, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Hardaway passes to Jokic. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds away. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Denver.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first one between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with 1 left against the Sixers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And he knocks down the first one. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And Embiid drops them both.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Now, here's Jokic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jokic has got 44.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Jokic has got 46 points. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.